Okay.
I can't until it starts, I believe. All
And if
right.
you click your name too, I think that
Click my name.
like in the description,
Oh,
I think that should bring you to your page. I'm pretty sure.
it does. Yeah. I'm gonna go back for now. But all right,
Okay.
what's going on, YouTube? We're here. It's Nately and Boopy Doopy.
Yeah.
Today we're gonna rank Avenged. I think, are we starting with albums or are we starting with
Oh,
songs?
we can do albums
Okay, we're gonna be ranking
first. If it's-
Avenged Sevenfold albums. This is a band that Nately and I have been listening to since we were like pretty young, and we saw them live on this the 2026 tour that they're currently on. So we thought, let's rank some albums. I don't know. What do you want to say about this band, Nately?
I've been I think that I first started listening to this band in I would say 2000. I want to say like 11, 12, or 2011 or 2012 or 2010. I forget.
Yeah, that sounds
But
about right.
my first album I listened to was Nightmare, and I just listened to them ever since. They're my favorite band.
Yeah, I remember it being about that time as well. And also started with Nightmare because like when I was younger, I didn't really listen to like metal at all until I met Nate because I was more into like, well, I mean, I guess I did a little bit. Like I listened to Linkin Park, which I guess counts, and like some of the like biggest influences at that time for me, like musically, were pop punk bands like Green Day, for example. But Nate got me into metal by showing me first it was System of a Down actually, but then it was Avenged Sevenfold shortly after that. And I think we both listened to Nightmare first and then kind of worked our way backwards through the discography. Is that right?
I would say so. I I think I listened to the self-titled right after
Mhm.
Nightmare.
Mhm. Yeah, that sounds right. I mean, I remember dabbling in Nightmare for a little bit and then listening to like Afterlife and then kind of evolving into like Bat Country and then probably by the time we were like 14, I think we were kind of jamming Waking the Fallen a lot. Um which is also not far from when Hail to the King came out actually, if I'm remembering correctly. So it was like we went backwards and then we moved forwards with their releases after that, if I'm remembering it correctly anyway. So, but okay, correct me if I'm wrong when I say this next part, but I think we're going to be ranking both the albums and then later the songs just based
Yeah.
on like what we feel about them, like how much we like them. Um and then we're going to try to like balance it between our two opinions. So like if you had an S and I said it was like a B, maybe we put it in A, but
Yeah,
then
put it in A. I
but we
think
can
that's a
both have an S automatic. So like at the end of our list, we can both move something to S tier if it's not already in S tier, regardless of what the other person thinks. Does that sound good?
yes.
Okay. And that could we could totally troll with that too, actually, but I'm
Yeah,
thinking of
yeah.
yeah. Okay. So I guess you already set it up, right? So
I yeah, I think so. I'm looking at
okay.
uh,
So you can direct this from here. So I'm in the stream obviously, but Nate Lee has control of the tier list itself, so I'll let him direct the order of operations with this.
first. Hold on just 1 second.
Yep. Are we going chronological, like in release order?
Uh, I yeah. I think that'd be the most easiest to do.
Okay. One thing I'm noticing
Um,
about your tier list now that I'm looking at it, I don't think there. I mean, we can have it, but I don't think there needs to be an E. I thought it went from D straight
yeah,
to F.
yeah, okay, yeah, we'll get rid
So
of,
E can
we'll
be
just
for
go
E can be for.
wait,
I'm trying to think of something clever related to Avenged Sevenfold. E can be for Egad. That's a bad album. No, I'm just
I, oh, okay.
kidding. We can
Um,
take out E. Yeah,
oh,
so it should go. It should go S A B C D
okay.
and then F. Right. All right. Technical difficulties. Um. So let's see.
Uh, my gosh, D. I
Well,
picked this one, I
if
think.
we're
Okay. No, not E. I keep putting E in there for some reason. Okay, say S, A, B, C, D, and F.
Yeah, that looks correct to me. Okay. All right. Well,
Okay.
if we're going chronologically, then I guess we have to start with sounding the seventh trumpet, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What are,
I
you
put
tell
this
me your
in D.
thoughts. Tell me your thoughts on
Okay,
this
I'll put
album.
my thoughts first. So this is like, I mean, it's like metalcore, and I like metalcore, but I think Waking the Fallen just outshines it in like every aspect. Like,
Hmm.
and I feel like it just gets like way like overshadowed or like outshined by Waking the Fallen. Just like lyric wise, like this. Well, this is when they didn't even have Sinister Gates. They had Sinister Gates on like the first song, like that. That's it.
I
But
didn't know that. He wasn't in the band yet, or
no, he they did a reissue in 2002 with him on to end to
to
end the
end the
rapture,
rapture? Yeah, yeah.
and he did a
Okay.
solo on it.
Hmm.
But most of the guitar parts were written by Zach Vengeance,
Interesting.
and
Okay. Okay.
yeah, I don't know. And then I think the screaming's way better on Waking the Fallen. This
Yeah.
this song
I
structure is
there aren't a lot of redeeming like here's what I like about the album. I like how much heart it has. Like you can tell that they're really young. It reminds me of when you and I first started making music. Like it was
yeah,
just we didn't care too much. Like we cared enough to try to make what we thought was good, but we also didn't know how we would reflect on that years down the line, right? Like I feel like they probably look at this project in the way that we look at like our first project. Like
yeah.
and for what it is, it's fine, but I think it's like the mixing's not good. The vocals are you're right, the vocals are rough. Like it's got a lot of heart. I'll say that. Like we come out at night, obviously to end the rapture. Um there's a few on there that like you can tell they definitely had something there, but I don't think I like ever revisit this album. Like honestly, looking at the track list
I,
right now, I don't even remember what some of these songs sound like because I don't
the
listen to this.
I
So
I like completely forget like half of the songs,
yeah.
like half of the album.
Yeah, I mean, they're like this is when they just got started. So and it's still, musically, it's still got some good stuff going on. I'm not going to judge it. It's still better than anything I could probably do. But as in terms of the albums and how much I like them, for me, this is like an F tier. Like, I don't ever want to really
okay.
re-listen to
Gonna
this.
I was gonna say D, but we can put it in F.
Here's the thing: I respect D, but if this is D, what's going in F? There's nothing on this list
Oh,
that's worse.
it's nothing. Yeah,
And
I guess we could do like
you didn't put the EPs, right? I mean, unless I'm
no,
wrong. So
no.
so
I just did all the
if we're
albums
just
because I
doing
think the EPs are
albums, all right, like if we're just doing albums, I really don't think there's anything worse than this album on this list. So for
okay.
me, this has to be the bottom of the tier list, just because it doesn't get worse in terms of their music.
Yeah.
So,
The, the,
oh man, you know
the
what? If you
thing
had put
is
if
like
you had put Statica on here, this could be D tier. But
uh,
since you didn't, it's like
yeah.
I'm saying this is F tier.
Uh,
No hate to anyone who likes that EP that just came out, but I
okay. Yeah, we'll put it in F. I don't know what to put in D though. It's like nothing like in here is like D tier.
mm,
Maybe
hmm.
uh, okay, maybe one of them, but
I'm gonna
okay, we'll put it. I know which one I'm gonna put
Okay. All
in D
right.
tier.
Well, let's move on and let's hear your thoughts on the next one.
Okay. So so we have Waking the Fallen. This one I I had like a change of like not a change of heart, but like a change of where I wanted to put this like a year ago.
Mhm.
Like and the last two like 1.5 years, I've been putting this album on like a repeat, like for I don't know, for yeah, for like a year and a half. I've just been listening to this like from like the first song to the last song,
Yeah.
like in my car, like on the way to work, like literally like every other time. Like I guess. And I just like this album, because of its very like weird song structures. It's like not normal song structures that you like see in like just like normal songs. I guess it doesn't have like an ABABC like AB,
Mhm.
I guess, like song
Mhm.
structure. It's like every song's like vastly different from each other in terms of song structure. That's what I really like about this album.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, that's fair.
that's and then what are your thoughts on this album?
Okay, I this is probably my favorite Avenged Sevenfold album. I like bounce around a lot. And I remember when Life is But a Dream came out, uh which we're going to talk about later, obviously. When that album came out, at first I was like, oh, this is like, I don't know if I like this a lot. And then I listened a couple more times and I was like, oh my God, this might be the best thing they've ever written. And I felt that way for a while. I remember talking to you about it like that summer that it came out. But after, okay, like letting the dust settle on all their releases and like looking back, this is still, if I want to listen to Avenged Sevenfold, like this is probably the album I'm gonna reach for. But I felt the same way about it. The first time I listened to it, the same way that I felt about Life Is But a Dream. Like I think it's so interesting musically for all the reasons that you were just saying, and I think that was
Yeah,
also one of the reasons it was hard for me to get into it at first. It's a pretty intense and complicated album to listen to at
yeah,
times, right? But now that I've like sat with it for years, I just when I think of like the early 2000s, the mid 2000s, and I think of metalcore, like this is the album that I think of. I think of
yeah.
this, and I just think like song after song after song, they're all so good,
Yeah,
and there's so many different like if the thing is okay, like if you want a nice, soft, like sort of melodic, soft vocals, like if you want to sing and feel like emotional, this album has that, like in a lot of sections of different songs. If you want to just like thrash around and headbang, like this song, I mean, this album has plenty of that as well. Like it's got everything that like melodic metalcore should have, and I feel that there is a really great pacing to the album, and like you don't get bored of it, I don't think, really ever. I mean, I guess maybe I'm a little bit bored of Unholy Confessions at this point, but that's just because I've listened to it so many times. It's not the song's fault, you know. Um, I would say this is my favorite Avenged Sevenfold album of all time, and I would say this is an S tier album for me.
um, yeah, I was gonna say it. I say 2 years ago, I would put this in A tier, but I honestly think this is an S tier just because of the writing. It's just just listen to this songs like so many times. Like
Yeah, yeah.
I think the writing is like so good.
It's incredible. I mean, it
Yeah.
really like if someone asks me like what melodic metalcore is, because we're obviously in a band together and we've described it as that before, and it's like, well, what is that? Like, what does that sound like? I'll be like, well, I tell them like like it's like this album, like it sounds like this band in
Mm,
this album. It's like the epitome of that genre to me.
right. Um.
All right, we good to move on?
Okay, so we have yeah. Let's just move on because
Okay.
this is gonna take a
Yeah,
while. And we're
yeah.
already like 15 minutes in, but you have like
Oh
6
man,
albums to
yeah,
go.
we're deep in here. Okay,
Right.
let's do it. Let's do it.
So the next album, City of Evil. Um. I mean, this is I don't know. Well, you go first. I still have to.
Okay. Sit now. Okay. City of Evil is a complicated one because I think it's an amazing album, and I also think it's a pretty flawed album at times. I and not like in let me just back up and say this first of all. The all of the members of Avenged Sevenfold, like former and current, so including like the Rev, obviously, like are so incredibly talented at what they do.
Yeah, this
And
is
and so if I ever say like it's not good or it's flawed, I'm not talking about like their, for example, their songwriting or their like playing on the album or any like, M Shadow's his singing. Although, I would talk about that in a different context, perhaps not on this specific tier list, but that's it's neither here nor there. Like if I'm saying it's flawed, it's more like my my view of it is flawed because I don't love it as much as something else, or I think it could have been better for some particular reason, not because they did a bad piece of music. All right, like I just have to say that first. But um, in terms of like City of Evil, I think correct me if I'm wrong, Nate. Didn't this come out after M Shadows had to have some like vocal surgery
yeah.
or?
I was like,
Okay, so
yeah,
that
yeah, it was.
that's kind
So
of okay. So
this,
that's kind of what I want to talk. Like Waking the Fallen is an amazing album, and he screams a lot on it. And I guess apparently he wasn't doing it super like technically
properly, it
correct.
wasn't. Yeah,
Yeah. So, which like, look, I've been there. I get that. Like, I understand that the sound was going to change, right? Um, Matt Shadows sounds very different on this album most of the time compared to Waking the Fallen. For one, he's not really screaming at all, right? But also, his singing is just different. It's his
yeah,
voice changed,
it's
and
nasally.
it's nasally, right? That turns a lot of people off from this album. It doesn't bother me as much, I think, as it might have when I first heard the album. I think I had a hard time. I'm going to be honest, when we first listened to this, like as kids, I had a hard time turning on the album and then keeping it on. I don't know what exactly the problem was, but I mean, first of all, some of these songs are like 8 or 10 minutes long, right? Like Strength of the
Yeah,
World,
this
that's like a 9.5 minute
the
song.
back half is like at least like every song is over 7 minutes in the back half of that
Y-
album.
yes, and
And it's
and you feel it, right? Like you feel that fatigue, I think, when you're listening to it. Um, so when I first tried to listen to this, I had a hard time staying engaged with it. I always really liked Bat Country. Bat Country is really cool. Like great, great bridge, uh, great lyrics, obviously throughout. Um, but I think overall, this album is not one of my favorites, even though I still love it. Like I mean,
yeah,
they just played they played MIA at the show we were at, and that was
yeah,
that was hype
yeah.
because
That was
that was
pretty
just like a
cool.
deep cut that was like we never expected to hear, and it was really good. I mean, there's songs on here that I like, and there's sections of songs that I really like. I like Betrayed a lot. Uh, I think Beast and the Harlot is a cool album opener. It's kind of a weird song, but it's like a cool opener, I guess. Like Trashed and Scattered has some cool parts to it. I really like Sidewinder. Okay, that actually
Yeah,
Sidewinder, hot take, is my favorite song on this album. Is that weird?
that's not. No, it's not. It's
I
because it's like
love Sidewinder.
yeah. The outro is just like
So good, dude. That like acoustic like
it makes it.
guitar.
Yeah,
Oh man, it's sick. But yeah, I if you're asking me to place this, honestly, this has to it sucks because none of these deserve like low praise. Like they're all really great musical
yeah. But
compilations, but
we're making like a bell curve. Like we're gonna make a bell curve tier list, I guess. If we're
yeah, I mean,
putting any in,
I think we got to stick to our guns here. Just know, Avenged Sevenfold. If you're watching this, I love you guys and I love all your albums. But in terms of comparing them to each other, I'm gonna have to say this is like it's middle of the pack, maybe like low C or even maybe D for
okay.
me.
I was gonna place this in C.
Okay, I think C tier is fair. I think we can go C tier.
Okay.
Do you want to say anything about the album that I didn't say?
Uh, not really. I just think it's like I think this is uh kind of where the signature sound came from
Hmm.
with this album. I think this is the Rev. This is I think this is his most technical and like the most not most talent. Like I guess what I'm trying to say. I think this is his best album.
Yeah,
Not Wicked and Fallen, City of Evil.
yeah,
I
that's
think
that's fair.
I think a lot of this instigates. This is where he kind of got like I guess famous, I guess. Like with most of his solos of like Backcountry and Beast of the Harlot, and then
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
know.
yeah. Which
Yeah,
is
essentially
crazy to
he's
think
some work
about.
on this album
It's
too.
crazy to think about that because he did a lot of crazy work on Waking the Fallen too. But um, yeah, I guess you're right.
S- And I also remember there's a lot of people hating this album when it first came out because it didn't sound like Waking the Fallen.
Hmm.
And
Well,
well, I
yeah,
can't
I
can't
I get that.
count for
Like,
that because
here's the
like
thing. Like for the people who might be listening to this or watching this, like we were not present when these albums were like we were alive and on this
yeah, like
earth, but Nate and I were not actively following this band. We were, I mean, this what is this 2005, 2004 that this came out, right? I was a kid.
2005.
I okay, dude, I was like 8, bro. Like I was born in the late 90s. So for me this it's not jarring because oh, this isn't like Waking the
Wait,
Fallen at all. I don't like it. It's just jarring because it just sounds so different.
are we putting Sincere D?
Well,
I want to put this in.
I
I
think
really want to put this in C because I'll have an album that's gonna go in D.
oh, interesting. Okay, let's put it in
Yeah.
C. Let's put it in C then. I think that's fine. I did say low C, so that's cool with me. Oh
All
boy.
right, and then the next album is the self-titled album,
Mhm.
and this has some of my favorite songs on it, like Afterlife, A Little Piece of Heaven, and then Almost Easy, Gunslinger 2. Yes, and then this has also some of the I guess not worst, but
No,
like
you can say the
really
worst. Again,
yeah.
we're just talking about in terms of how much we like them and want to revisit them, I think,
Yeah.
right? Like it's not like any
So
of
this
these
is
are
like a
bad musical
polarizing album,
Yes, I would agree with that. I
but
yeah, that's exactly how I felt. It has some of the highest highs and the lowest lows.
um do you want to give your opinions on it first, or
Yeah,
I guess
I don't have too much to add. I mean, I think Critical Acclaim is a sick album opener. I think it might
yeah.
be one of their best album openers, um, just because of the energy of it. And like when you watch them do that in the like live from the LBC uh record, like there's like a video of that concert, but you can also just like listen to it, dude. Like it's hype. Um,
Yeah.
that being said, like I don't want to listen to Scream like ever again. I don't really want to
I like
listen
that
to
song. I actually like that song. I
I
like
don't I don't really care for it
forgot.
much. I don't want to listen to Unbound. I don't really want to listen to Brompton. Like if I'm listening to that, it's just to like laugh mostly. Like same thing with like Dear God. Like I think Dear God the first time or two or five or 10, you know, you could feel the heart in it and uh I get it. Like I get what they're going for, but I just don't want to listen to it again. I really
Yeah,
like Afterlife, obviously, Almost Easy, Gunslinger's great. You know, Little Piece of Heaven
and A
is
Real Piece of
awesome.
Heaven, yeah.
Like
And
so
then
it's like 50-50 for me, you know. I think it's got some great songs. It's also got some songs I just don't want to listen to. I'll skip them if they come on. So, I don't know. I don't what are you thinking for
this
ranking this one?
I don't,
See,
I
here's the thing. All right, here's the thing for me, right? This feels like a very middle of the pack album because it's literally 50-50 whether I'm going to skip or play whatever comes on if I shuffle this album or play it, right? But
yeah.
that being said, I would rather listen to City of Evil than this front to back. Um I do, like it doesn't feel right for me to say like oh this is D tier because it's got some
It isn't the right,
bangers.
yeah, either.
But
Yeah, it has
but if I'm looking at our ranking, I personally, I don't know how you feel. I'd rather listen to City of Evil from start to finish than at this point in my life, at least, than the self-titled album.
I, this I had, like, the exact opposite, like, I would rather listen to this one front to back 'cause I think it's shorter, I
Oh
like shorter
yes,
albums,
it's like 15,
and
20 minutes shorter.
like, City of Evil, I rather listen to, like, an individual song, like
Mm,
Sidewinder and then
okay,
Wicked End, like,
okay.
then
Yeah,
Straight for the World, like,
that's valid. Ugh, I don't know. What are we gonna do here?
like, um, I'll put it in me look at these.
If it, dude,
Wait, I
not that
also
it should affect
okay,
our rankings at all, but I'm just looking at
I
Wikipedia. City of Evil sold more. It sold like
okay.
400,000
Yeah,
more than
I'm
this,
gonna go.
which
I'm
is,
not gonna go off that though.
I
I mean,
know.
it's
I'm just saying. I think
my
that's. I
personal
actually think
opinion.
that's really interesting because I would have thought this would have sold more. Like I'm surprised by that. All right, where's she going?
Um, I'll put it in C. I'll put it in C tier.
Is it above or below City of Evil? Now that's the question.
Um, uh, hmm. Um, Personally for me, I think this is a more for the self titles more like it's. I think actually I'm gonna put City of Evil in front of self title. I think the
Okay.
songs are better on that album than
Yeah.
compared to some of the
I
ones on.
I'm comfortable with that placement as well.
Right.
Okay, you know what? I'm interested because you said you had a D tier album, and none of these are it. So now I think I know which one you're gonna choose, but I'm interested to see where we go with that. But let's do Nightmare next.
Okay. Oh, I know where I want to put this album already.
Okay,
Um,
I'm gonna say Nightmare is an A tier album
yeah, I
personally.
was gonna say A tier as well.
Okay,
Let's put it A tier.
all right. I'll say just really
Um,
quickly. I know you have a lot to say about you. You could talk about this album forever. I think this album is incredible, and it only gets better the more you listen to it. Now, I don't want to listen to the song Nightmare, like basically ever.
yeah, so yeah,
And unfortunately, they play it every damn time they play live. Like you can't avoid Nightmare,
yeah, this gets
but
yeah.
I will try my hardest to avoid it. Like I don't want to listen to Nightmare. I get it. You know, it made sense. It's a good album opener, but God,
While you're talking, I think my food.
hmm?
I'm just gonna get my food so
Oh,
we can
okay.
talk for a little
Okay.
bit.
Got it. Got it. I think this album, except for Nightmare, is incredible. Um, and Nightmare is still an incredible song. I'm just so sick of it. But Welcome to the Family, you get into that drum roll in the song, the riff starts, and then I just the oh my god, the bridge in that song, like when he starts singing, "I see you're a king who's been dethroned," like it's just such an amazing piece of music. Like it's candy for your ears, or like I don't know, crack maybe, whatever fits the analogy. Like, and then you just from song to song to song, right? You move through. You have Danger Line, and there's like that crazy outro in that one, and then Buried Alive, which they also tend to play live a lot, and it's really cool live as well. Um, Natural Born Killer, they almost got a little bit more hardcore. Like they almost some of the music feels a bit more akin to like Waking the Fallen stuff, just with like the sort of headbanging, like thrashy riffs. Like Natural Born Killer has a really thrashy uh, verse section in the guitar, and I would say the same thing for parts of Buried Alive. Like the Buried Alive outro, not outro, but the breakdown, it goes really hard. Like, and then this album also has like things like So Far Away and Victim and Fiction, which are like beautiful songs. Like Nate and I were playing So Far Away in my childhood bedroom when we were like teenagers in high school, like making covers of. Like I remember one of my friends passed away really young, and we like recorded a video of us. I played the acoustic and he played the electric, and we like dedicated it to that friend. Like this album has had such a huge impact on like me as a person, me as a musician, and also just like core memories that I associate with different songs on this album. I couldn't put it any lower than A, and I'm even tempted to put it in S tier as well, just
Dude,
because
I'm gonna put it in S.
just
I'm gonna put
because
it in S
how
tier.
how amazing it is, you know? I mean, what do you want to say?
Yeah, this is my first album I've listened to. Um, yeah, it's a very well, it's the album where the Rev passed away. Well, the Rev was still writing on it, but it's the first album like they didn't have the Rev here, and then some of the songs like "So Far Away" and then "Victim." I want to say "Victim" was like written after the Rev passed away. Like I heard Victim was about
I didn't know that.
what the time they felt like just after the Rev passed away, and So Far Away is also dedicated to the Rev. So it's like
Okay. Okay.
it's a very like an emotional album from front to back, and it
Hmm.
says um
So wait,
it-
remind me, correct me if I'm wrong. Rather, Fiction was written by the Rev. Is that true?
by the Rev,
Okay,
yes,
I thought so.
but when this album was released, he wasn't like present when this first album it was released when he wasn't present,
Right.
but the Rev
Right.
wrote most, not most, but the Rev was writing on this album basically. Um,
Yeah, I think. I mean, I still think that it's probably a little bit below Waking the Fallen for me, but just barely. I mean,
yeah,
it's not. It's pretty close. This album is amazing, and it is like you said. It's the first one I started with as well, obviously because you introduced me to it, and I mean, man, what an album to like
it ha-
to hear.
yeah, it's a bunch of S tier songs I would say on it, like
I
Save Me, and
agree.
then
I agree. I think
very
that I would kill to go back and like listen to it again for the first time,
yeah.
because it's such a great album and I would love to re-experience that. I mean, it makes me feel a lot. Anyway, let's move on though. We could talk about that album for a long time.
So we have Hail to the King. This is the one I was gonna put in D tier.
Okay,
But
interesting.
I'll hear, yeah, I-
Okay.
and I think a lot of it was this is like other people's opinions too. That was like they say it was like a rip off of like other songs, like Metallica, and like Megadeth and like other like just classic metal bands.
Yeah,
Um,
okay. I yes.
and it's a very simple album. I feel like with drum wise, guitar wise, just structure wise. I think it's very simple, and I don't think it's like it's kind of like breaks of like the idea like breaks. I don't think like it's like Avenged Sevenfold esque, I guess, like because they usually take a lot of risks in their albums. I feel like, and I
Hmm.
think this was one where they don't like. It's like very like
Yeah.
standard, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I would agree with that. You're right. People compared it a lot to like Metallica or like Black Sabbath-esque, and I think that's pretty accurate. It doesn't really feel like an Avenged Sevenfold album in that like every Avenged Sevenfold album uh feels different, right? Like when you listen
Yeah,
from where
it's
we are to now, it feels vastly different. And this album, it does feel different, but it also feels like something you've heard before. And that's because it's so closely aligned with those bands we just talked about in terms of like composition and style. It now granted, um it's good. Like M Shadows is well suited for the vocals on most of this album. His voice is great for that type of metal music, and there's nothing, I guess, wrong with the album. But like you said, like I agree. I think
it's kind of
it's a bit safe and it's a bit bland. Like it's not.
yeah,
It doesn't progress in a way where you're like, oh, this is really cool. It's more just like, okay, this is fine. Um, and now let me just say though, like there are some songs on this album I really like. Um,
yeah,
I think Shepherd of Fire is a cool enough opener. It gets old pretty fast once you've heard it once or
yeah.
twice.
It's
Hail to the King
the
is
king.
fine. I don't really honestly I don't really like that song that much. Especially like dude,
It's
hearing
very radio. Like what is it called?
like
Radio.
it's for like radio play, yeah. Like
Yeah. A lot of these
it's
songs are.
I would agree with that. And like hearing Hail to the King live too, it gets so boring. Like it's the chorus takes
Yeah,
feels like years, man. But like there are some good songs. Like Coming Home, incredible, right?
yeah.
I like to meme and say that Planets is the best song they've ever written. It's not, but it's it's a funny song.
It's a good,
I
cool song. It's a cool
it's a
song.
cool song.
I
I
agree.
think and I think Acid Rain and then the bonus track Saint James is like actually on it like in all seriousness, I love St. James. It's like one of my favorite Avenged Sevenfold songs to this day. But I do have to agree. I think this is probably a D tier pick. At first, I actually thought I was going to put it a little higher, but now that we've talked about it and I'm looking at the
Yeah.
track list again, I'm like, yeah, this isn't. Like I'll listen to this before I listen to Sounding the Seventh Trumpet, but I'm not really going to be reaching for either of these albums very
Yeah.
often. So, okay. Well,
Right.
these are very interesting albums for us to finish
These
with.
are so.
They're also
These
very
are like
different.
two of my. These are my like two of my favorite. Like I would say these are with Nightmare like my top three albums.
Are you talking
And
about the
no,
stage or are you
this
talking about
the stage, Life of a Dream and Nightmare are my favorite albums.
okay.
Um,
But yet we have Waking the Fallen in the top S spot.
yeah, but oh yeah,
That's interesting. How do you
oh yeah.
rationalize that?
I guess that's like I think that's weird.
It is weird. It doesn't make a lot
Uh,
of sense.
I forgot,
Now listen,
bro.
we also
The,
have
the,
to consider maybe we don't have to consider it, but the stage has a bonus edition with a ton of other songs, covers and other
I'm not
things.
concluding that.
Okay,
I'm just
we're
concluding
not considering that. Okay,
the
got it. Got it. Got it.
this,
So where are
but
we
it's
putting the stage? I think okay, here I'll start and then you can talk actually, if that's okay.
I was gonna put it in A tier.
Oh,
Um, not
interesting.
I guess
So if that's the case, all right, I'm getting a little ahead of myself, but it sounds like if that's the case, you might be putting Life is But a Dream in B tier, like in your opinion.
it's oh
Or are we just gonna I guess we could have an empty
crap.
tier. My thought is every album
Yeah.
has to fit somewhere, or like every tier has an album. Because otherwise, what's the point of having
I'm
each tier?
keen to bump. I'm keen to bump City of Evil up to B. I guess
Okay.
if you want to put
In-
these two in the A tier.
Interesting. Yeah, so here's the thing. I
I
think
mean, I know you don't really like the stage as much as I do, so
well,
we could put the stage in the B tier maybe, or
okay,
what is it?
this here's the thing. Here's the thing. When I first heard the stage, I would like I was a freshman in college. I remember it very well. This is back when I was still going to school in Florida, if you remember that. I remember the stage came out and I listened to it and I had a similar problem with it that I had with City of Evil on my first listen to that album,
Yeah,
where some of the songs are kind of long and this album is very um like I guess progressive, right? Like it's basically
yeah,
prog metal. Like
yeah,
it is
it's
really insanely good. Like, but my little freshman in college pea-sized brain, right? Like couldn't couldn't really like grasp that. Like I had a hard time with it. I had never really listened to much prog prior to this, and I was very much in my like at for context, when I first heard this album, my top bands at that time were like A Day to Remember, Knocked Loose, um, like Counterparts. I would say I was listening to a lot. Like I was listening to like hardcore, and like just not prog, right? So my first listen, I was like, this is weird. But now when I go back to this album, um, I think it's incredible. I mean, I think like Exist, right up there with
yeah, it's
Save Me in terms of like album closers, like might be one of the best. I'm also I'm a sucker for Neil deGrasse Tyson. I mean, you guys have seen you've seen my profile picture, right? Like you know, I'm an NDT guy. So to hear him on this album talking about just like basically like how small we are, right? Because of how grand the universe is. Like it like still blows my mind. I still listen to that album and get I mean that song on that album and get chills. Um I think there's also really good songs throughout this album. I would
I
put
don't
it I would put it I think below Life is But a Dream, but in my mind like they're almost kind of equal. Because it's like Creating God, Paradigm, Roman
yeah
Sky.
this
Like there's some Simulation. There's some really good songs on here, but I mean, I might push for B tier just because I think in our next pick I'm gonna argue for A tier for Life Has Been a Dream. But I don't know. What do you think?
I was gonna put both of them in A tier.
Oh man, see, I'd be fine
Because
with
it's
that if
like
we end up with something in B tier. I would be okay with that.
I'm keen to pushing City of Evil into B tier and putting both of those in both of the
Okay.
bottom albums into A
I'm
tier if you're
I'm okay
good.
with that. Yeah,
Okay.
do that, and then if you want to talk about the stage, go for it.
Which one's better though?
Ooh, that's
What's this?
let's leave it at
Yeah, this
that for now, and we'll
this
debate in a second. Do you want to say anything about the
yeah.
stage before we go on?
This the stage like first time I when I listened to the album, I fell asleep. So it's not like a good start, but like I was going
Okay,
from
wait. For context, bro, the songs that you have loved most in your life, you have also slept to the most. Like,
yeah,
so it's not
I guess it
necessarily
was like good
it's not
enough.
necessarily like a diss coming
But
from
it was
you.
a yeah, it was like a surprise album though. Like they put the stage out first. I was like,
Yes.
this is really weird with the music video.
Yes.
But the rest of the songs that came after it just made the stage like one of my favorite songs. Like, and then I don't think there's a bad track on this album, honestly. And like, I guess I can't think of like any song on here that's like um below a C tier. I guess.
Yeah, I can't either. I mean,
Like,
I remember I
it's
remember when it first
like
came out and you were like, "Bro, the ending is 15 minutes." I was like, "What?" But it's
yeah,
worth it, you know? Like the whole song is great.
I yeah, I the drums on this album are insane. I think these are the. I mean, I love the rev, but I think
Brooks was
some of the
incredible on
best
this
drum
album.
parts is like are like the stage, the intro to the stage and Paradigm and Sunny Disposition. Like the drums are just like so like technical and like sounds like they're hard to, to pull off, I guess.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
and
And
then oh my
you know what? They don't play this stuff a lot now that I think about it. Did we see any of these songs live when we
no,
just saw them?
we didn't see any of the stage songs
Not a
live.
single one. They played something from every other album, minus Sounding the Seventh Trumpet. They never do that. But they played something from every other album, but not
Yeah.
the stage. That's kind of weird.
This they well so they started off with the stage on the tour, but they replaced it with MIA.
Okay. I actually
Um
think that's fine.
yeah, like
Because if I'm going to listen to the
it's just
stage,
weird to
the stage is the song. The stage is like maybe my least favorite song on the album,
yeah.
actually.
Uh I would yeah, I love the stage just because it's like I don't know.
Yeah.
The
It's a trip.
it's the transitions like between the
Yeah. It's
parts or
the stage. So
the drums too.
this, the all of these albums I would obviously recommend to anyone trying them out, like listen to them front to back in the track order. Nowadays, I can shuffle a lot of them just because I've heard all of them so many times, right? And I might want just a particular song, but the stage, I think especially, it's built more like an experience than any of these other albums. When you listen to the stage, like you are it is like you're being transported into
It's the
this
space.
space, like this sound stage. Literally though, dude, that's so accurate. It's like so and it never becomes uninteresting, really. Like
Yeah.
ever. There's so many interesting like like musical contrasts and things like that that happen. Like it's just yeah, it's an amazing album. It's really interesting. It's really fun to listen to. And I wish they would play more of it live, but I guess also it would be kind of hard to do because it's a crazy album. So
Yeah.
I'm not going to judge them too hard. But now the question is, do we put it below or above Life is But a Dream?
Um I think it sounds technically better. The album is technically better, but it's
Mhm.
the Life is But a Dream is just like it's so like just it's the most interesting album to listen to out of like it's just I don't it's so drastically different. Like you can't really compare them. Like
And
just
yet here we are. Oh yeah, okay. I would agree. I think technically speaking, the stage is a better album, like objectively and technically speaking. However, I think Life is But a Dream might be more fun to listen
it's a
to.
fun to yeah, it's definitely more fun. I think it's the um with like in the following the funnest like albums to listen to. Just
Yeah,
like
It's so
This
the back half is so like from Beautiful Morning on, it's so weird. And it's, you know, the stage is prog, but this is progressive in that it just progressed from any other style of music they've ever done before. Like, you know, G is weird and funky. He literally croons on, I think it's Death, right? Where he does like a basically like a
it's like a louder
Sinatra,
song.
like yeah, it's like a loud, like a
Yeah,
jazzy, like the outro is just kind of eerie piano playing. Like, I mean,
it's
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 so
very fun to listen
weird,
to.
but
Yeah,
it's so yeah, but it's so fun.
it's fun.
I remember my mind being blown when I heard it, and I still like feel that way about it most of the time. I'm not listening to it as often as I did like the summer that it came out back in 2023, but I still when Cosmic comes on, man, I feel things. And the same with Easier. I love
Yeah, I love
Easier.
Easier. I
I
love the outro to that
love
song. Like
it's so beautiful. And then we can talk about like like Nobody, like the guitar solo on that song
yeah,
is
the
probably
outro for that song is insane.
probably the best outro slash solo work we've ever seen. Um from this band at least. Maybe I might argue ever, but I'm also not that versed in every band, you know. But
I,
I think it's some of the best they've ever done. Um, yeah, for
yeah,
me, I think we have to put it above the stage, but it's hard.
okay. I'll put it above stage.
Okay.
Um, I really like also the lyrics and the artwork as well on this album. Like
Oh yeah.
if you watch like the videos, like um the ones like on the Avenged Sevenfold
Yes. Yeah.
channel,
Yeah.
you see like all the artwork and stuff, and it's that I thought gave this like album like a boost, I guess, in terms of
Oh, for
liking it.
sure. For sure. Um, yeah. Uh, it's a really cool album. And it definitely marked a turning point for them in terms of their sounds. But you know, it left me optimistic and hopeful. Now, obviously, we're not ranking this, but their latest release, like, has
Yeah,
been a bit
well, they
disappointing.
do everything. Yeah, well, they do. We're gonna do something different every time, so I'm guessing we're not gonna get something sounding like Statica next
Boy,
time.
I sure
I,
hope not, because I think Statica sucks. Now in Life Has But a Dream, obviously they started integrating a lot of like electronics and effects and
yeah,
things like
electronic
that.
music.
But they took that to a
They went overboard. They went.
yeah, they
They
took it to
just
an unprecedented level with
they took like
Statica.
every effect ever and just put it in a song. I feel like.
Yeah, and I've got to say, guys, I read the Avenged Sevenfold Reddit sometimes. I know a lot of people are um coming around to Statica, right? And it was the same sort of thing with Life Has But a Dream. Very divisive. A lot of people were like, "No, this is too
I,
weird." Then they came around to it. A lot of people on that Reddit said like, "Hey, if you hear this live, like it's really good live." And you know what? I
I
was excited for it. Like I was like, "All right, like maybe this will make me like it." And we heard Matt Shadows doing those
I
auto-tune vocals, and it was
yeah.
worse. It was worse
Yeah,
than
no, the
studio.
vocals were way worse, I
It
feel
was
like, than the
worse.
studio. I think I think the instrumental sounded fine. Like, I actually appreciate that I saw them, like, actually playing their instruments, like,
Yeah, I
compared
mean,
to the studio, but, like, overall, the vocals are, like, the most important part of a song, I feel like, so it's just
yeah, they're pretty important. I mean, his vocals especially are very, you know, they're not they're a band like all right, no disrespect to any of these bands I'm about to talk about. Like let's talk about like Green Day or Blink 182, right? Those are bands where the vocalists are great and the vocalists are also you can imitate that sound pretty well and or you could cover that sound without necessarily um having to be too unique, I will say. But like M Shadows and his voice are to me a huge signature aspect of
yeah.
the band's sound overall, for better or worse. Like right, like we talked about on City of Evil, like sometimes it can be a little bit jarring. Um, but that's nothing compared to Statica. I mean, when he starts to just auto tune himself to death, Like it's
Yeah.
it takes away so much of the heart that I think this band usually has. So is this our tier list? Are we? Is
It
this
is.
it?
Yeah, vote for albums. I forget.
Okay.
There's no way we're gonna do it like every Avenged Sevenfold song. We could just speedrun it,
No,
but like,
we can't. Do you also have that prepared, like with images?
yeah,
Like how?
I do it.
No
Yeah,
way.
well,
Okay. All right. I like this tier list. I'm good to move on to songs. I don't think we should do every song. I think we should do take like a random 30 or oh my god, you really did. Okay. You got all of them. Okay. We don't have time to do every single song, bro. We'll be here all
yeah.
night. Let's how do you want to do? I'll let you decide. You're running the tier list right now. You decide.
Um, we can do 30. I have a wheel set up too.
Okay,
For
let's do the wheel. That sounds good. And also don't forget to take out the E tier.
oh yeah,
Yeah, the okay, wheel of names with all the song titles, and then we'll
yep.
go from song to song basically when it pops up.
Okay.
Okay. Are you gonna have the wheel in the stream, or are you just gonna tell us which
Yeah,
one it landed
I'm
on?
gonna have the wheel in the stream too.
All right, cool.
Let's see. Okay. Okay, you can see that, right?
Yo, that's crazy. Yeah.
Since you see all the
All right.
songs on it.
Shout out to Nate Lee for
Yeah.
preparing all of this material. This guy
Yeah.
really did the most for
All
this
right. So
video.
30 songs.
All right, let's
Okay.
do it. Let's do it.
These only have the original, like they don't have any covers on it. Okay.
Okay, that's fair. I like that.
All right. So the first song is "And All Things Will End." I'm just gonna
Okay. And all
all
things
30
will end.
songs.
Okay, that's
Dude, I can't even drag this up. It's so big, I can't drag this up. Wait. Okay. So
Can you use the mouse
I
wheel to scroll
I
once
know
you have it clicked, or
um. I'm just gonna put all of them in F tier, and then just so I don't have them like. Actually, I could just do this. Put them like that.
okay, okay. And then can you make the wheel go away while we like talk about it, or do you need it to stay on the screen?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my god. All right, we have to be faster with this than the albums because this this is gonna take us
It's gonna
so
take
long.
forever.
Okay,
Uh,
I'm just gonna say amazing album, great song, but it's also maybe one of my least favorites on the album.
I
Um,
think that yeah, I think the outro is cool. I don't think there's
the
anything that
yeah, it's C or D tier for me. Um,
I'll put this in. I was gonna say C tier
okay, I think C is fine. Let's do
because
C.
it's
Yeah, there's gonna be worse. We're gonna get worse. So C, this feels like a middle of the pack. That's because it's even though it's one of my least favorites on the album, it's still a great song. Like there's nothing wrong with it, and I'll still listen to it. Obviously, I love this album. So
oh
all right,
we have Mia.
what's going on, Mia?
Where's okay?
We got Mia in the chat. LOL. Okay, yeah.
Oh, I don't have
So
my chat up. Crap.
I've got mine, but not a whole lot going on at the moment.
Wait.
So MIA. I actually think I might put this above and all things will end.
Yeah, me too.
I think this is a B tier, especially after just hearing it live. I think I appreciate the song
But
even more.
I love the solo. I'm gonna put in. I was gonna say A tier, but we can put in B tier.
Okay, this I think for this tier list, dude, we should each get an automatic S. Like we can move something from a tier to an
Yeah.
S tier if we want to, if we disagree. So
I think it's well.
let,
Wait, so if we
let's.
disagree, so we do A and B, we put it in S. Wait,
No, I don't think we should do that. I'm saying at the very
okay.
end. At the very end. All right, you know what? Give it. Give
I
it.
also I'm gonna put it in A tier just because I think a lot of these songs are gonna be
Yeah.
below it.
Give it A tier. That's fine. I might argue against it later, or I might, I might use my
We
one
can
veto
do a
power to move it. So
okay.
let's say that rather than move something to automatic S, let's say we can choose to move one thing to wherever we want at the end. Each of us gets one move. All right.
Okay.
Okay. All right. What do we got next?
Um.
This wheel is so fat, dude. It's crazy.
Right. Shepherd of Fire. I want to put that in. I'm gonna say that's a C song.
Yeah, I might even put it
I don't
in
really,
D. I might
honestly
even
don't
put it
like.
in D. Actually,
Yeah,
it's kind of boring. Um, it's fine for
Shepherd
an
of
opener, I
Fire.
guess, but I might argue to put it.
Nothing that interesting about it besides the
No,
solo.
no, yeah, really.
Okay.
Um,
Um,
You know what? Here's a story for you, chat, while Nate spins the wheel for the next one. Uh, when we saw them play this live, M Shadows did not sing the words Shepherd of Fire at all. He
that's the
didn't,
song.
the big high note at the
That's
end of the chorus, he didn't sing it. I was quite disappointed in him
no,
for
but,
that.
well, I don't know why they don't turn the key like they don't change
Yeah,
keys for all the songs or
you're
they
right. So that he could
put
sing
it
it
playing
easier.
drop E flat or C.
Right. Okay,
We have
Shattered by Broken
have
Dream.
you even heard this song?
I've heard the
It's
song. Do I remember what it sounds like? Not really. Um,
I'm putting this in the
this this is
D.
this
It's because it's
is this F tier?
I'm putting this in D tier. It's because the acoustic parts are pretty good. I'll put this in D tier.
Okay, wait, I'm listening to it. Yeah, I'm listening to it. It's got a pretty nice guitar intro. Uh, but
And then it just gets into like
it's it's
metalcore.
not
It's like
too.
metalcore and like acoustic guitar like
Yeah, I'm
combined.
hearing that. It's fine. Let's leave it in D tier. I don't think it needs to be higher than that. I would agree with that
Oh
placement.
shoot. We will
We'll get an F tier. Don't worry. I'm
burn it
sure we'll get
down.
an F tier. Burn it down. Okay, I did not see the wheel on your stream just now. Just so you know. Oh, now it's there. Yeah, your announcement of the
It's
song and the
no,
wheel.
yeah, it's off by like 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Or
Okay. Burn it down. Oof. Um.
I want to put this in D tier again. I think it's like I honestly think this
Yeah,
is
this
the
is one of my least favorites on
one of the
City of
least
Evil.
favorites on City Evil.
I'd happily go D tier for this one too. I won't ride for Burn It Down. I don't think it's the best song on the album. It's probably one of the worst, actually.
Bro, if we get like all D tiers,
Bro, I
like
know. No, don't worry. We'll get Dear God next.
I don't even think that's an F tier either. I think that's a D tier.
Oh, Bean Boy Oscar is
I
in the
mean,
chat right now. He
really,
says rank Sabrina
like Sabrina
Carpenter.
Carpenter.
Hmm. Bean, I don't
Oh
know.
my god. Creating
Why bother
God.
ranking something that's just always S, right? Oh, creating
True.
God. Okay, bro. All
I want
right.
to put this in A. I want to put this in.
I'm
No, it's in front of B. I want to put.
bro.
It's like a little too high. I love this song.
I love this song too. I actually think it's an A tier song.
All
I
right, we'll put it in A then if you think it's an A
I
tier.
think the chorus is so good. Like, oh my god. Yeah,
I think the
I think it gets A tier. I'm sorry. I think it
lyrics
gets
are
A
really
tier.
good.
The lyrics are great too, of course. And hey, look what they predicted. It's 2026. We're talking to you, Claude. Like, look at look at the song and like look where we are now. They knew what they were talking about, right?
Uh,
Am I totally off base on that, or isn't creating God about like machines
it's
taking
about
over,
AI.
basically?
It's about
Yeah. Okay.
AI.
Okay. Okay. I was
Really.
like, well, you didn't react, so I was like, wait, did I just misinterpret the meaning of that song on stream?
Right. Clairvoyant. Uh,
What do we have?
clairvoyant disease.
Oh my god. Uh, I I mean, a banger, a banger. It's not
Yeah,
the best.
I
It's
think
not
it's
the
better.
best
I
on
think
the
it's better
album.
than and all things. Well, I think it's a B tier.
I would say it's B tier as well. Don't acknowledge right, just dwell on wrong. You know, that's the story of my teenage life. Uh,
I think
I
it's.
I think I
I think it's a B. I think there's so many songs better than Waking the Fallen, but
yes,
it's a good song
yes, and
still.
it's a good song. I think B tier's okay for this, but it
Okay.
hurts a little bit because I still think it's like I'd rather listen to this than MIA. You know what I mean? Well,
Yeah,
actually,
it's
I don't know if that's now that I say that out loud. I don't know if that's true. Anyway,
um okay.
what do we got next? So that's what
Oh,
one,
we got
two,
simulation. Okay.
simulation. That's a
I think this is a well. I think this is B or C or B. B or C, honestly. I think it's probably one of the worst songs in the stage. I feel like this we're just like we're not even giving any input. We're just like this.
I think
Yeah,
okay. I'll say C tier is fine. I really like this song. Uh, like I like the song's content, like the lyrical content as well. But yeah, there's better songs on the stage. I think C tier's okay. But oh, the chorus goes so hard though.
yeah. I like the bridge where like that guy's getting tortured or something. Like
Oh,
I don't know.
nurse, nurse, patient. I
Patient
don't know.
six
One
six
one
six six
five
one five
six
eight.
6 6 6 1. That's so cringy. Actually, that they did that. 6 6 6 1 5 8 needs to be sedated. Yeah, that. Okay, C tier is the right place for that. You're absolutely right.
Oh, we got Dear God. You want to put it in F tier
Oh my
or
God, Dear God is
B
an F
tier?
tier song. I don't care what
Okay,
anyone
okay,
says.
all right. I actually like it, honestly.
I know I've heard you sing it a billion times. Listen, I is it a bad song?
I
No.
don't think it is, but it's not Avenged Sevenfold
It's
at
not,
all.
yeah, it's not what I want to listen
Yeah.
to from them.
Yeah.
I think F tier. I don't want to
I
listen
just
to it.
I like the instrumentals in it. Like I think
Like you
it's
can't
good.
you can't, dude. I'm sorry. Avenged
You can
Seven.
say it's like that.
I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
I don't ever want to trap anyone in a box. All right, but dear God, it's like they're trying to be like these cowboys on the these pioneers on the dusty trail, and it's like, bro, like no, like it doesn't work for me. I don't know.
All right, um we
Oh,
got The Wicked End.
okay. I
Uh,
thought we were gonna get
I want to
Sidewinder.
put this in
I think that this is probably.
A or B tier.
I was gonna say B. I don't think I can give it
I
A.
like this. The solo gives me the solo makes it an A for me, but like, I can put it in B
Mm,
tier if you
I think
want.
I think it's a B tier song. Um, I like it. The intro is really cool. Like it's got a lot of really cool sections actually. This obviously this you're right, the solo is great, but yeah, I think it's B tier.
Um,
All right, we're
this is so
we're
exhausting, dude.
10 out of 30, dude. We're almost there.
This is an F tier.
I haven't seen it yet. Hang on.
This is breaking their hold.
Oh, yeah, F tier. That's fine. We don't have to
It's
discuss
like a
it.
minute song with like this
Yeah,
bad
I I I
bad
I
screen
actually
on it.
I actually know that one because I was looking at the track listing earlier, so I remember that one. And I think it's fine to put it in F tier. No more discussion is
Sure.
needed. Let's do another one. We're not
Freaking
getting the most
Carpenter.
interesting picks, I think. Like, there's a lot of songs
Turn
on
the
here.
other way. That's D tier.
That's yeah, it's
Put in
better than
D.
breaking their hold, but
I think it's yeah. Actually, this is what like one of my favorites. One of like high mid song on
I
this
think it's
album.
yes, I think it's probably one of the better songs on this album. Uh, that being said, I
True.
still don't think it's like better than anything above it, really. Um, I would, well, okay, actually, can we put it above? Would you put it above Shattered by Broken Dreams?
Yeah. Well, these are like not even in order like of what I like them.
Okay, are we gonna reorder them? Um,
Uh,
or are we just gonna just throw them in tiers and not do like an order within the tier? What
we
do you?
can we can
I mean, that's more
I
work,
think for
obviously.
songs, I think for songs we can just put them in tiers because it's gonna take a long time.
Okay, that's fine. Then let's just put it in D tier and move on. Nothing from Nightmare yet.
People are gonna think we hate Avenged Sevenfold of all these songs and like
We hate them so much that we'll stream about them for an hour and a half.
right.
And
That's Create the Reverence. I
okay,
think that's an A
that's
tier.
bro. I'm gonna push for S on that one.
Okay,
Okay,
do
here's
you want to use
why.
the
No, I'm not using it until the end. If you won't
okay?
settle for that and you want to put it in A, you can put it in A,
Yeah,
and I'll move it later if I have to. But dude, oh my God. Okay, let me just say this really quickly, and we'll move on. Desecrate Through Reverence is one of the hardest songs, like in terms of just like if you're angry, and I've been through, like if I'm having a
yeah.
bad day or like I'm upset about something, Dude, if I put this song on, I just start screaming like hard news taken harder. Don't look like the oh my god, it goes so hard. I love
Okay,
this song. I have thrashed around to this song like in my room or in my car so many times.
okay, so once we hit 80 entries, this is it's dude, I want to put this in S tier, but I feel like
Wait, which song did we get?
compare no, we still
Oh,
don't
you're talking about
desecrate.
Desecrate. Okay, okay. I okay.
Like,
I think it's fine to leave it in A, but
okay,
I may end up using my one veto to move it. That's just all
okay,
I'm gonna say.
all right,
It kind of depends on what other songs we get, because we don't know what we're gonna get.
yeah.
If like for example, if our next spin was like Reminiscence or Eternal
Oh my god,
Rest.
we got rating eclipse. We got rating eclipse, bro.
Okay, well that's S. I'm sorry, that's S. See, like that's what I'm saying. Like
Okay,
that's what I'm saying. Like I think
bro.
Radiant Eclipse is better
I think it's okay.
than
So you want
Desecrate
to
through
use your
Reverence.
veto on
Not right now.
okay, okay. I'll
Like I said, I okay. Wait, I need to hear what you say about Radiant Eclipse. If
I think
Desecrate
it's
through
a
Reverence is A, Radiant Eclipse is S. You can't tell me that it's not.
I think I love I love I
Rate
love the like the riff like the
the big
I
buildup.
think the no, not the build up. I think the riff like the verse riff.
Oh yeah.
I love the verse riff and then
Da-na-na-na-na-na.
like and then I like love
Yeah,
those
dude.
riffs and
Oh
then
my god.
but the rest of this I don't know.
Dude, the
The chorus
chorus.
I like the chorus too, but
Close
like
your eyes or look away, bro. Oh my god. That gets me going. Like
wait,
I love that chorus. It might be my favorite chorus. Oh, well, actually, I don't know. I was gonna say on the album, but it's at least in my top 3 on the album. It's so good. Oh, dude, I don't know. To me, okay, to me, this is an S tier song. That
okay,
being said, if you feel like it just should stay in A tier, I'm okay with that. And then I'm just gonna have a tough veto decision to make later on.
yeah.
So
All right. Good luck. That
rank light
decision.
years between us. Who the hell is that?
Bro, we're not bro.
What is light years? Who, bro? This disgusting man in our chat. Get out of here. Just kidding. We thank you. We thank you for your attention to this matter, this important matter. All right, let's do the next one, dude. I think you can.
Bro,
I think you
okay.
can throw it in A for now. I might veto it. Rank the Fred movies. F F F F. There you go. Nate can't spin the wheel again because he's too busy singing the Radiant Eclipse riff in his head.
My god, we're getting all Waking the Fallen songs now. We get
I,
Reminiscence, dude.
oh my god.
My god, dude, actually, I'll put it at S. I'll put it at S
I'll
tier.
give it an S. I think Reminiscence is an easy S for me.
Okay, yeah, think this is a low S, but I'll put it in S tier. Because
It's
I
still
think
the
you're gonna like.
highest. It's still the highest on this list we have so far. It's the best song. Of all the songs we've pulled, it's the best one. We still have nothing from Nightmare, which I think is weird.
Oh my god, we have Mad Hatter, bro. I love that song. Like,
Ooh, wait, did we just get Mad Hatter? Oh,
yeah,
oh, Mad Hatter
it has to
is.
be like
I think it's A tier, borderline S tier, borderline
yeah, I
S
think
tier.
that is here. I might veto that if I don't know actually.
I'm gonna say A
Where
tier
is
is
it?
good for it. You're
Yeah, I think
blocking
this
it with
is
the wheel. It's in the top middle row. It's like
okay. We're
three
getting
over. It's like
actually
2 or 3 over from
now.
Jade Helm, I think. How okay? How do we not have anything from Nightmare or the self-titled except for Dear God? Like,
We got Savy. That's an S tier. We got Savy.
oh
That's
yeah,
an S
Save
tier.
Me's an easy S tier, top of S. Now Save Me, guys. I'm gonna tell an embarrassing Nate Lee story about Save Me. Save Me is how
No,
Nate
it's
timed a lot of things in his life when he was a teenager because the song is roughly 10 minutes long. So For example, like if he wanted to take a shower, this man was known to take long showers in his youth, and so he would say like, all right, like I'll listen to say like I'll do two save me's, and I know that's 20 minutes, and then I'm done. Like this song. But aside from using it for timing, we have listened to this song so many times because it's so good.
We got second heartbeat.
That's probably going to be A tier for me.
Okay.
Maybe
I
B.
think this is actually a really good song. I'll push it. I'll push for A tier.
Okay, I think A
I
tier
would have
is
put.
acceptable.
We have so many songs in A tier.
Yeah, we're gonna end up having to move something. I mean, that's fine. I think that's fine. I think putting it in A tier makes sense because it's as good as the other songs in that list. Uh, but it's for me, it's bottom of A tier though.
Okay.
I don't
I
like
don't
it.
have.
I don't like it more than Desecrator Radiant Eclipse, for example. I like it would be bottom of A tier, but we're not ordering it, so it doesn't matter. I'm just letting the people know. Okay, what's next?
Oh, not we got not ready to die. That's
That's gonna be a.
I I'll put it this on in B tier. This I would what do you think?
I would say C tier. I mean,
I'm
I
down to put it in C tier actually.
I think C tier.
And I'm not.
It's cool because it's from Call of the Dead, right? Like that zombies map. I think is that the right map that I'm
Yeah,
referencing?
I called it dead. Yep.
Like it's cool. It's cool. It's connected to that map in my memory, But I don't think it's that great. It's just fine. Yeah, C tier feels
I think Game
correct.
Boy likes that map, but Eric likes that song. But
Uh, it's it's a fine song. It's not like it's bad. I just don't think it's better than anything above it. Um, like I'd rather listen to anything in B, A, or S first.
oh my god, we gotta exist. I'll put that. I'll put this in S tier. If
I'm still
I'm down to
seeing
put
what
this
it
in S tier.
exist.
Yeah.
It's S tier. S tier.
Okay.
Easy S
All
tier.
right. All right. Yeah.
Easy S tier. I mean, it's got Neil deGrasse frickin' Tyson on it, bro. That alone is automatic S. They could just fart in the mic and put him on at the end, and it would still be S tier for me. But the fact that it's also an amazing song, just goated outro. Now let me ask you this for the people: what's a better outro, Save Me or Exist?
I think I honestly think Exist is a better outro, but I think Save Me might be a better song. I'm not sure.
Okay, that's yeah, I would agree with that actually, but it's close. All right, let's keep going.
Great wheel.
I can't see anything spinning yet. I don't know.
I got Coming Home, dude. Oh
Oh,
my god, we're
Coming
getting all the
Home.
good songs. I'll put this in
Ooh.
S tier as well.
Yeah, Coming Home for me. Well, yeah, no, it's the best song on Hail to the King. Put it in S tier. It's good.
All right.
It's
Yes.
short and sweet, but it's good. It's very good.
I got Beast in the Harlot.
Uh, jeez.
I'll put this in B.
I might say C actually.
Okay. Uh,
Yeah, I'm gonna have to say C tier on this one. I'm sorry.
okay, that's fine. I don't really care about this song that much. So. All right. C tier. Wheel.
Yep.
Yo, big boy, do you have
Any hot
uh
takes?
any
10,
hot takes?
12. I think we're done with 22 already. So We're almost
I
there.
got Heretic. Oh my gosh, I want to put this in A, but we have so many songs in A already.
Heretic?
Um,
Ooh, no, I don't
yeah.
think that should go in A.
At B, yeah, do you think
I dude, well, okay, for example, I would rather listen to Simulation or Beast and the Harlot over Heretic. Heretic's fine.
I what? Uh, okay.
The Rock makes better music than this band,
Can I
bro.
veto? Can I
What
veto
can I
something to be?
say except I'm gonna okay, look, crazy, but I'm gonna say Heretic should be in D tier.
Like, I'm dude. Can I use vetoes to put it in any tier I want?
Yes, but
Like
let's do it at
instead
the
of S tier. Okay.
let's do it at the end. So for example, if you're
Okay.
saying B
So
tier and I'm
we
saying
do
D,
V tier. Yeah, we put it in C,
put it
right?
in C and then you can move it later
Okay.
if you like. Yeah, yeah. That's
Okay.
fine. Bean Boy, like you gotta give us some of your hot A7X takes. What do you think? What do you think?
Wait, what's
Let
C
us
tier,
know.
right? Let's put.
Yeah, C tier. Just because it's in the middle of our two picks. I don't think Heretic is that good. I mean, it's a good song, but I don't like it very much, is what I mean. So, all right.
We got higher. I'll put this in.
Higher.
I actually like. I thought this was the best song in this album, but but it for me over time it's gotten like worse for me for some reason. I'm
Yeah,
down to put it in B tier. Um,
uh Dear God is S tier. Okay,
dear God,
get out of the chat. Get out of the chat. I regret asking for his opinion. I higher's good. I might argue for C tier though. I don't think I like it more
I want to
than Simulation,
put
for
it.
example.
No, I definitely think it's better than Simulation. Like that's. I
Really?
think.
Okay.
Yeah, I think
I
it's better
mean,
than Simulation.
okay,
I
like
think.
technically speaking, like objectively, like I'm sure it is like better. Um, it's more complicated for sure.
All right, I so we're going C tier.
Yeah, well, let's go C tier with it, and then we can move it if we need to.
Um, okay. I think we're at 24 songs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
I
6,
think so. Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10.
I don't like that there's a lack of representation, but it is random, so there's nothing we can do. We don't have any Life is But a Dream. We don't have really much from Nightmare or self-titled at all. Uh,
Okay, we got Mattel. We got Mattel.
okay, Mattel. There we go. I spoke too soon.
I'll put this in B tier.
Yeah, I think that's fair. It's good.
Okay.
I like it. It's not my
I
favorite
honestly
on the
think
album,
this is a
but
high B actually,
yeah.
but we'll
Well,
put
if
it in B tier.
we're not doing that, but if we were, I would also argue it's a high B. Um,
My God, we got another song. Oh my God, we got "We Love You," bro. I love this song.
ooh, We Love
I think
You.
it's the second best song from that album. Yeah.
I think We Love You is an S tier song.
Dude, I'll put it in S tier. I'll put it in S tier actually.
I think
Like,
We Love You is so good. I think the
okay,
outro is incredible. Really the whole song is just amazing. Now the one part I'm not crazy about in that song, I will say, because it would be a low S for me because the verse is not my favorite. Like more power,
yeah,
more
when he's just talking,
the
I think that's actually a
verse.
cool idea though. I think that's a cool
It's a
idea.
cool idea. I don't like re-listening to it a lot. So you know what? I might even argue for A tier just because the verse really detracts
All
from
right,
the overall song.
down for A tier. I want to push one at least right now. I want to push at least. We can. Do you want to push MA or Creating God into B?
Into B.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say let's put MIA in B.
Okay.
I think Creating God deserves A tier still. It's so
Okay.
good. So, to me, if we're gonna move one of those two, it'd be MIA. Okay. Yeah, that looks okay.
Um.
What do we got next?
Got E ones. Oh, we got now we're getting all the
The
Wait,
heaters.
the dream songs. We got Beautiful Morning.
Oh,
I'm down for Beers high C for that song. I know you. I don't think you.
I like Beautiful Morning.
Oh really?
I
I'll
do.
put. I'm putting B.
I think B tier's fair. Yeah, I think Beautiful
Okay.
Morning is good.
I really like. I like most of the songs, or I like all the songs on Life Is But a Dream.
Yeah, no, me too, me too.
Move. I got three more songs.
Okay.
Oh my god, we got Sidewinder. You want to put that in S tier?
Yeah, Sidewinder is
Okay.
maybe
All
the
right.
only S tier song from City of Evil, aside from like Bat Country, I guess. Um, yeah, Sidewinder deserves S tier. It's really good. It's definitely the best piece of music on that album, I would say.
Because Seize the Day. I would go for
Oh,
C
oh God.
or
Listen, here's the
C.
thing.
I guess high C.
It's a good song. I'm so sick of it. It's
Yeah. High C
yeah,
or
I
low B.
give it C then. I don't I don't even want to see it on our tier list, but we have no choice because it's here. So I'm gonna say C. It's a good song. It's objectively like a good song. I'm sick of it. I don't want to.
Okay. All right. I got one more song.
Okay.
I think.
I hope we get something from Nightmare to close out, or maybe the self-titled.
We got. Oh my god! Just look at it. Just look at it.
I'm looking. Hold on.
We got Ordinary.
Ordinary.
I love that. I love the song, but it's just I know we're gonna put it in, but I think this is like should be a or a D tier.
Uh,
Then I know you're gonna put it in like D or F. It's such a fun
I.
song to listen to, honestly.
This is the one that's like, will you? Right? Like,
It has a I love the guitar solo
yeah,
and
the
this
guitar. Okay, the guitar is
overall Daft
crazy.
Punk
This is like
influence.
one of the funk songs, if I'm
Yeah,
remembering it right. Yeah, this
yeah.
one is okay. I like it, but I don't think it's better than like oh, it can go C tier. It can go C tier.
Oh, really? Okay.
But it's not bad. Like I don't. Dude, it's C tier, but I don't. It's hard. I would put it middle of the pack C tier if we were doing an order. I'd put it in the middle of the pack.
Okay.
I would say. Is that
Right.
our last one?
Um, do you want to
5,
put something
10.
in D tier from C tier? Yeah, I think so. One, two, three, four,
Yeah.
five, six.
Look, well,
I'm down to kick Not Ready to Die or
I would say that or Heretic, but you were pushing B for Heretic, which is why it's in C in the
yeah.
first place. So that's a okay.
I'm
Not Ready to Die can go in D. That's fine.
yeah.
Now each of us gets to make one move, regardless of what
All
the other
right.
person thinks. So,
All right. Um, right down. Oh my god, I someone want to troll and put um no, I'm not gonna do that.
I was thinking about putting Dear God in S tier just because, but I'm not gonna do that.
I was gonna put it in. I was gonna put Dear God in C tier, but like I don't. I'd rather use it for something else.
Yeah. Okay.
I want either I'll put higher.
Okay.
Um, and mine's not gonna be huge. But I'm just gonna put higher in B tier.
Okay. Okay.
That's it.
That's cool. Uh,
And I know you want probably wanted that's a critter of Radiant Eclipse.
yeah, that's what
You
I'm
want
looking
Radiant Eclipse
at.
as S tier?
I Yes, I would like to put Radiant
Okay.
Eclipse in S tier. I think that's where it
Okay.
belongs. It's an amazing
Right.
song. It makes me feel things. I like it. Let's do it. All right, people. That's it.
I'm just gonna say that's a really hot take for Avenged Sevenfold's plans. Put Radiant Eclipse in S tier.
Well, let's hear it down in the comments below. Let's hear about your take or takes, Avenged Sevenfold. Let's drop this in the Reddit and see if people will actually engage with it.
Oh
I
my god, no! We're gonna downvote us like crazy. Like you can do that. I'm not doing that, bro.
I
We're gonna
look. I think for all the people who might disagree, I think this is the definitive tier list. I think if you disagree with it, you're wrong and you're bad. And that's all I have to say. No, I'm just kidding.
um
Thank you though. Seriously, this is a lot of fun. I appreciate you setting this up. This is a really cool
yeah,
like
you're welcome.
ranking exercise.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna Drew, I'm probably gonna go on Power World after this or MC maybe.
All right, I'm gonna need a little bit of a break because I need to eat some dinner. I'm really hungry, but I
Okay.
might be down to hop
Yeah.
on for some pal later on if you're down
Okay.
for that. So I'll let you know.
Yeah.
All right,
All right.
well,
Wait. Let me. Okay. So let me download this.
oh, you can save it. Yeah, sick.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm about to cut my stream. To all the boopy doopers out there, thanks for joining. Thanks for watching. Go please, obviously look at Nate Lee's channel and watch his other content. He's doing some pretty hardcore Minecraft stuff right now. So, yeah, this is our definitive Avenged Sevenfold ranking of both albums and 30 random songs.